Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to today's Make It Monday event. Hey everybody, hello. Oh, I have got a wonderful Make It Monday for you today. I sure do. So if you're joining us for the very first time, hey, I'm Stacy. I'm the owner of Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Welcome in. If you are part of the premiere that is happening at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have a live chat going on. Hey! And wow, you tuned in on a great day, because if you've never heard about a Make It Monday event, this is one you don't want to miss. We do this event every Monday as long as we have product to support it, and it's an event that is really meant to help keep crafting affordable, where we bring you maybe not the latest from manufacturers, maybe not their newest collections, but some things that are a little bit older, and yet we're able to offer you a value, usually between $80 and $100, for anywhere between $19.99 and $24.99. And yeah, you heard that right. Today's bundle is $79.93 and it's $24.99, and the product is amazing. Amazing. I have got Minte, I've got Creatif Art, I've got a little bit from Simple and Basic, and normally our bundles are just one manufacturer, but I put this bundle together just because it worked so well together, and I think you're gonna see that as we go through it. So Make It Mondays are exclusive to Scrapbooking Made Simple. You're not gonna find this kind of a value or this event anywhere else. It is, again, every Monday, and that's when the product goes live. So you can visit our website, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, right now and find this bundle available for you at, well, $24.99 and not almost $80. We leave up past bundles that have not sold out. So all of our product is limited. We get so much in. I usually buy out what the manufacturer has, and when it's gone, it's gone. Sometimes the bundles sell out in a day. Sometimes it takes a week. Sometimes it takes longer than a week, but we leave them in the Make It Monday category so that if you missed a week or two and those bundles are still left, well, you get to take advantage of them as well. Now, I'm going to walk you through the bundle that I have for you today, but we can't call it a Make It Monday without making something. And so we'll put together something really pretty, and we'll use a little bit of everything from the bundle. And then at the end, I have beautiful samples that honorary SMS girl Katie made for you, and she has really just wowed it. So I'm going to tilt down. I'm going to get started for today. Like I said, we're going to walk through the bundle first. I'm going to show you everything you're going to get, and then we'll play for just a little bit, and then the finished samples at the end to just put the little cherry on top of the whipped cream that's on top of the ice cream that's on top of the chocolate dipped waffle cone. It's kind of what a Make It Monday is. It's goodness upon goodness upon goodness. So let's tilt on down. Let's get started for today. And hopefully, gosh, again, if this is the first time you're joining me, I do 4 classes a week. So hopefully you come back and visit me on Wednesday, on Thursday, and on Saturday. But we can talk more about that later. Our first bundle, well, our only bundle. First off, it is heavy. It is really heavy. So I had to ship all this product in from Belgium and from Poland and from Denmark. And that's why it's $24.99, because it was expensive to ship here. I would have loved to have been able to do it for $19.99, but with the weight of everything and then all the other things that are on top of that, it had to go out at $24.99. But if you love Minte, oh, I think you're gonna love this bundle. All right, let's tilt on down. Let's get started for today. It's good to see everybody. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me get my glasses on. Let me zoom on in. Did you all, if you watched Saturday's class, did you like Saturday's class? I loved Saturday's class. That was using Katie Sue in an unexpected way. Katie Sue and Ecoline markers. Okay, so bundle. There's the price, there's the retail. What comes inside? First off, I have got a 2-pack from Simple and Basic, and these are their larger epoxy dots, the bigger size, more of them. And we've got them in the kind of the copper and the gold. So you get a pack of each of those. And they're really, wait till you see them on the finished projects. They're just beautiful. And I don't know if it tells you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 12 is 96 dots. So you're going to get both colors. Then we start going through the Minte. These are their floral books. They are 6 by 8 in size. They are double-sided. They are not pre-die cut out because the paper is double-sided. Even that first page has a beautiful color to it. So look at all the beautiful images you are going to get. Now, I have 5 of these books in this bundle. And you may be saying, oh, I don't know about fussy cutting. Look at all of it's double-sided. And the backside coordinates. It's beautiful. So there's one. You may be going, oh, I'm not sure about fussy cutting. Don't worry, I'm going to show you a way around it. Here's book 2. So this is actually, this is book 6. This is book 7. Look at the colors. I love Minte, and we have not had them back in a while. We just started bringing them back in. And again, it is out of Poland, and we import it direct. So it's a little bit of a ching-ching, but they made it so that we are able to offer this for a Make It Monday for you. The colors are stunning. Stunning. That's book 7. Then we go to book 8. Now, none of this is available open stock. Oh my gosh. I even for the back sides, it's worth it for the back sides. None of this is available open stock. Our Make It Mondays, oh heavens. Our Make It Mondays are a bundle for the value price, and that's the price of admission. You either pay for the whole bundle, but we don't offer it any of it open stock. It's bundle only. Holy smokes, artichokes. I just think that all of this is so amazingly gorgeous. There's book 8. Here is book 9. They're all different. The color schematics are different. Oh, swoon. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. The back sides are beautiful. There is something for everybody here. And yes, we did fussy cutting, but yes, we also did something besides fussy cutting. So there's book 8. Here's book, oh no, that was book 9. Here's book 10. Right? Is this gorgeous? Hello? Oh my gosh, all year round. Fall, winter, spring, summer. When do you need something pretty? Look at, for the holidays, this book is amazing. They all are simply wonderful. And you can't go wrong with any of them. Even the back sides are amazing. So we start with Minte. We have book 10, book 9, book 8, book 7, and book 6. You're going to get all 5, all of them, all 5 books in your bundle. Then we're going to give you, on top of that, a pack of cards from Creatif Art. Now, in this pack of cards, there is multiple colors. I've got a whole stack of them here to play with. Multiple colors. The patterns are all the same, but you may find that you have some light, some dark. It's just kind of a pretty little mishmash in there. And you're going to receive 20 of them. Now, these cards are embossed. They're embossed and they're die cut, which means all of these little things pop out and our center pops out. And you end up with a pretty little scalloped card base that is embossed, die cut, detailed, lovely. So we're going to be playing with these today as well. If I pop all these out, some of them you might have to go back and forth on to get it out. Kind of back and forth, and then it'll pop out. Some of them fall out super easy peasy. This one has to go back and forth. And then it falls out. That's what we're looking for. See, and this one, easy peasy. That one's going to be a back and forth. All these little pieces come out. Or you could leave them in, I suppose. Now you get 20 cards, no envelopes, and these are A6 in size. So 20 cards. This one's going to take it back and forth. There we go. 20 cards. Printed and ready to go. Now, of course, me being me, I would probably cut them to make 40 cards because that's me being me. And since I can cut them and use this as a mat and use this as a mat, I like to get bang for my buck, but of course you can also keep them just the way they are. So the bundle consists of 20 card bases, which you then could make into 40. It consists of our 2-pack of the metallic epoxy dots and 5 of our books from Minte for $24.99. It is a beautiful package together, and it all looks stunning together. Now, Elena was kind enough to fussy cut some stuff for me, and let's see, what do I want to work with? I've got a bunch that I can use. She's done some fussy cutting for me. And what if I took and I went ahead? Should we cut them? What if I went ahead and separated it? Right down that score line. So then I can get 2. Out of 1. Doubling how how much I have to work with. Ooh, pretty. So now I have 2 mats. Yay for me. I have 2 mats to work with. And, oh, these are very pretty. I think I might work with the flowers first. Maybe we cut these too. I've got beautiful samples of them when the cards are kept as the cards, but what if we made some samples where for your $24.99 you're really making the most out of you're really making bang for your buck. Okay, now I've got 2. Let's grab some of the flowers. The purples are really pretty. The whites are really pretty. So these are out of the book. Well, you're going to get all of them, but this is out of number 6. Let's see what Elena's got in here for me. Oh. Minte has always done such a beautiful job. I think I'm going to use those. And let's grab some of the purples. Well, the reds are pretty too. She really went to town on her fussy cutting. Bless her heart. And then which color do I want to use? Or do I want to use it with the leaves? Wow, this one's certainly beautiful. And I just fill it in. Until my heart is happy. I have to say, I think my heart might be happy. Look at how pretty is that? Is that what I'm going to go with? So once you fussy cut, you can just sit and play. No. I think I might have been right the first time. Think long, think wrong. And I just need a little something behind that. And I think I'm going to use that one behind there. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go. I think with this one, that's it. So now I'm going to tape all these together. And I've got a little bit of Stacy tape going on with me. So those 3 have to come first. So this one. Do this one there. And maybe that one. Maybe that one there, and then those are gonna sit on there. this one over just a little bit. Maybe up a little bit. And those are going to sit a little more tape on back. And expose my sticky. Okay, that looks good. And then this one, right on the back of that, because then they're all going to sit here. So I'm put a little tape here, and then we will put this one right on top. Perfect. So I've got my flowers built. Now I have to decide, what am I going to put behind? I have to have some paper behind. So I'm going to go back to the sheet that they came off of. And look at that, you'll get 2 out of each sheet for background paper. Oh, so lovely and so easy. This came out of what book? Oh, 006. This came out of 6. So every sheet has coordinating background paper. But I could also take from one of my other books, if I wanted, that has wood, a wood grain or a pattern. You're going to get all 5 books. So I think I'm going to do this. And I think I'm going to trim these down just a little bit, just to make my hair a bit smaller. Maybe even just a little bit smaller. I can cut right up to that embossed area. With just a little bit of purple around the outside. Just a hint of purple around the outside as a mat. Now again, I'm trying to make more than what I have. I'm trying to double everything up by cutting my card bases into 2, giving me then 40 to play with as opposed to 20. I think that's good. It gives me just a little bit of purple all the way around. Let's go ahead and we'll put that down. cut is not straight. Now, honorary SMS girl Katie did all the finished samples for you that I'll show at the end. And she did them exactly as they were supposed to be. And I just want to make sure I've got a little purple all the way around. Because then I can mat this onto a card base. Snip off that little piece right there. And maybe a little bit of foam. Some GG foam tape. And maybe a little piece here. And maybe a little piece here. And bam. I'm going to take a little bit of gold just around the outside and then add it to a card base. So pretty. So by taking the card bases and cutting them in two, and yes, I know I gave up some purple flowers, but you get 24, 6 designs, so that means you get 4 of each. So it's okay that I gave up some purple flowers. I get 4 sheets, so that means I get backgrounds and I get the flowers. And remember, the backgrounds are going to make, because of the way the size of them, they're going to make 2 mats for you. Ooh, I am not straight. Let's try that again. Put a beautiful picture in here for a layout, a beautiful card, and we've got one done. But I have the backing to go with. Didn't use this back sheet yet. Straighten out my cut. Ooh, that was bad. And I still have this piece here. So now what do I want as my, do I want this as my mat? And I still have all of these flowers. Elena went to town. Or do I want it this way? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Oh, well, that's very pretty. Okay, well, let's tape this together because that looks great. A little bit on the side of my flower. And then this one goes here. And then that one goes there. Oh, this is so lovely. So a little bit on the back side of my flower. There, I've built my flowers. Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe just a little bit lower. There. Now we have to decide what paper. Do I want to leave it on this or do I want to have the purple as my mat? Nope, I like this. So I think I'm going to trim this down just a little bit more. And then a little off the side. Now you would probably be using a trimmer. I freehand. I don't seem to do well with the trimmer, so I just freehand it. Maybe a little bit more off the side. I figure it's handmade. That's got to count for something, right? Okay, that, and then that. Perfect. Let's just mat these. And out of one card base, I made 2 cards. But I remembered, you said you were not into fussy cutting. So the next one we do, we're not going to fussy cut at all. And let's grab the gold because I like it. I think I might even take the purple down just a little bit more. All my odds and ends, and then I can come in and we'll mat there, and then we're going to lay that right on top. Yep. You can fussy cut anywhere, in front of the TV, while you're traveling on an airplane, while you're watching your grandkids do soccer or your kids do softball. You're just sitting there cutting away, watching the game. Your favorite Hallmark movie. Okay, I think we're getting there on this one. And then we're going to change it up. And then our flower. So let's put some foam on the back of this so it pops. And then I think I'm going to take some of the, do I want the copper? Do I want the gold? That one's stuck to me. Gosh darn it, maybe I need to use my tweezers. They're sticking to me. Okay, so 1, 2. Using just one of the card bases. But I said, what if you don't want a fussy cut? All right. Let's move these out of the way. And let's bring over another set. Put that back on. And one. This one's very pretty. What else Elena got over here for me? She's got a little bit of everything over here for me. This one is out of 9. So she went ahead and she fussy cut for me if I wanted to use the fussy cutting, but I think I'm going to die cut instead. Now these don't have coordinating dies to work with them, but if you have rounds, squares, absolutely. These are the nesting dies I used in the Saturday with Stacy. There's still a few available. Look at that. Yes, please. So let's see. What color? This was out of 9. So let me see what I've got left in 9. Don't want to use blue. That peach is from book 6. I could put the peach behind there. Or I have, let's see what's in book 7. Ooh. So now I'm taking backgrounds from other books. Oh, that blue is beautiful. Oh, absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to die cut this one. I'm going to bring over my Sizzix Big Shot machine. I've got a square nesting die. Fits right here, not a problem, easy peasy, fits on any of them. I could use a circle. What makes your heart happy? You don't want a fussy cut? Don't fussy cut. Grab your die and let's go. I'm going to send it on through. So I'm just doing a wafer style die. Creaks and cracks are a-okay. And I've cut my first embellishment. Look at that. Now, I think this paper is beautiful. But I think that paper's beautiful too. Decisions. I'm going to do it out of this one. I'm going to cut a mat. So I'm going to use the next size up. Bring my machine on back. I'm using my base plate that comes with your machine, my solo shim or a shim that comes with your machine, a cut plate that used to be clear that would come with your machine. You actually get 2 cut plates. I'm using one, and then I'm using what I call a do not cut plate, which is a plate that I try not to cut into at any time. This is a old ruby red slipper cutting plate that Sizzix did exclusively for us years ago. It doesn't matter what color cutting plate you use, whether it be a clear or you get one with glitter or whatever. Try to keep one plate that you don't cut into. and that helps keep your warpage down. Now eventually this plate's going to crack. It's eventually, I can't use it anymore. At that point, I will take my do not cut plate, and that will become my new cut plate. And I'll open up something and I'll start with a new do not cut plate. It really will save on your plates in the long term. So now I have this on that. And I think I'll take that gold. Oh, I don't have enough. I have another piece. And I'll take the next size up. Let's see if the next size up is going to be too big. Oh no, it's going to be perfect. So this is when you get the most out of your nesting dies. This is supposed to be, these are meant to be fussy cut, but why when they look so beautiful? Let's cut a piece of the gold in the next size up, and then we'll layer it. So options is what you have here. Maybe sometimes you feel like sitting down and doing some fussy cutting and having them ready to go whenever you want to use them on any type of a project. And nope, wrong way, Stacy. And maybe sometimes you want to just grab your dies and roll them through. Circles, squares, rectangles, ovals, hexagons. What nesting dies do you have? Because you'll be able to use all of these Minte books with your dies. One, two, three. 4, and then all I need is a sentiment. That's all I need is a sentiment. All right, so I'm going to layer these. And I could pop them, why not? So these Minte books are absolutely amazing for just taking and creating all the colors, all the beautiful background paper. And again, I took this blue out of a completely different book. They all mix, they all match together. And then I'm going to put this one down. This out. Gives ourselves a nice little mat in that deeper blue. And when I fussy cut or when I cut my mounts, I just go for it. I try not to think too much. All I need is a sentiment. All I need now is a sentiment down below. And I've got a beautiful card. Okay, let's get that down. I do have enough of it left to do this. And we'll find a sentiment somewhere to put on here. That there. And I think the last thing I'll do is mat it all on a piece of white as if I was matting it on a card base. So cardstock's your friend. Matting is your friend. Layering, matting, it just adds dimension. It just adds a finished little touch. It helps your eye focus in on the focal point of the card or the layout or the mixed media piece, the junk journaling, whatever it is you're doing. We'll pop that too. And then maybe I offset. And we go 1, 2. Oh, maybe that's the best way to pick these up. Do a bend and snap. I don't know about these. Maybe not in the corners. I think it might be better without them. I think it's better without them. I feel like I need to use them somewhere though. Maybe on these? Maybe on that corner, 1. Or maybe it's the color. I thought I would change it up and use the copper. And maybe it's the color that's getting me. That's better. But I'm going to leave it be. And then we still have one more that I can make. But this time we used our dies instead of fussy cutting. But you get to do it all. You can mix and match any way you see fit. And by taking those card bases, cutting them into 2, you get more bang for your buck. And using your scraps of cardstock, but I would definitely use some of the paper that they give you because it coordinates so perfectly. But grab scraps of golds and silvers and coppers and pewters and ivories to help take it to the next level. And we actually made 3 cards today. Well, who could chew? So the bundle is a combination of Minte and Simple and Basic and Creatif Arts. Simple and Basic is out of Denmark, Minte is out of Poland, and Creatif Art is out of Belgium. So an international offering for you today. There we go. An international offering for you today. But of course, we've got the most beautiful finished samples. So again, the bundle, book 6, book 7, book 8, book 9, all of them with beautiful images. See, all of these can be fussy cut. All of them. And then the backgrounds to go with. Book 10, wreaths for every season. And then 20 of the Creatif Art embossed and die cut card bases. And your gold and your copper matte epoxy beads to go with it. This is your bundle for $24.99. Should be $80. Should be more than that. If we really put in the cost of shipping and of getting it here and the duties and the customs and the tariffs, should be more than that. But for a Make It Monday, I think it is a beautiful collection that really gives you something fun to start the new year with. The most extraordinary designs and colors. Again, even if you just use the background paper, it is worth the money. 24 pages in each, 24 times 5. 120 sheets. Absolutely beautiful. So let me show you what Katie did for you. You and I, we played with these. And I'll finish them, I'll add some sentiments to them. But Katie kept the cards. And then she used the background paper, she fussy cut, she layered. But here, look at this. She used her die cuts on the flowers and matted them. Couple of the little epoxy beads. And here, she embossed the back. Look at how pretty. Oh, it's in vellum. Gosh, I think that's on, yes, it's on vellum. So when you close it, you get that color, but when you open it, she embossed on vellum. How beautiful. And she kept the cards, so you can see them exactly how they were intended. Here, fussy cut the flowers and layered them. Look at this thank you card. Again, using the paper that comes with, so everything coordinates. And here, she did a vellum heart. She die cut a vellum heart, fussy cut here, backed it in the soft pink. And again here, die cutting in the rectangle, the square, the circle, a few of the little epoxy dots going on. No fussy cutting at all. How stunning are these? You can do a class with these. You can have your crafty friends come over. Everything's there. The card bases, the background paper, the matting paper, it's all there. Somebody who's not a big crafter or who's just starting in crafting, what a great way to start. Look at this. A few of the epoxy dots, a window. And again, there's the paper. So one bundle, $79.93 down to $24.99, makes some of the most beautiful things, and from companies that are global, not as easy to find here in the US. Not something you're going to see everywhere. Simple and Basic you'll only find here. Creatif Art you're only going to find here. And Minte, I don't know, there's not a lot of US retailers that carry Minte very much anymore, probably because of the cost to get it here. But I saw it, I had to have it, and I knew if I put these products together, it would make an amazing Make It Monday value. $24.99 for all of it. You cannot go wrong. So I hope you liked what you saw. I hope you see how you can take those card bases, cut them in half, and make them double. Just double it up, get more bang for your buck, and how every sheet of that Minte paper has the most beautiful matting paper to go with it. Stunning. So Make It Monday is available right now, $24.99, only while quantities last. When they're gone, they're gone. And I will be back. We have the dies in the YouTube Yummies. So if you buy the dies, it won't expedite ship because the dies are in the YouTube Yummies. And this, I don't think it will. I have to think about this. Let me think about this. How to make it work. I'll try to make it work. But it's really about the bundle. You might already have nesting dies. So the next time I see you will be on Wednesday for our next In the Studio with Stacy class, where it is our last class of January with the Ecoline watercolor brush markers. And we're going to be incorporating something called cyanotype printing. So we're gonna put the two of them together and try and make magic happen. Our In the Studio with Stacy classes are where fine art, cyanotype printing, and Ecoline brush markers meets paper crafting. So I hope you join me. It will be at 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you have ever been interested in what cyanotype printing is, if you've never even heard of it before, oh my gosh, it is an aha moment, and it is not hard to do. So I will see you all then. Thanks for hanging with me today. Again, I'm Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. This is our Make It Monday event, and you can shop in store. We are a retail store, or online with us. Thanks everybody. Bye.